Hello, movie friends, how are you all? I hope you are all healthy and always enthusiastic. So this time Mimin will discuss a film from Asia entitled Kung Fu Yoga, which was released in 2017. This is a very interesting film because the main character, Jackie Chan, is a scientist and goes on an adventure to find treasure from the gods with one of the scientists from India. Now how about the story of this film? We will discuss the film immediately. The film begins in which the Tang dynasty sends a messenger named Wang Xuan to go to the Magadha kingdom in India. The aim is to strengthen cooperation between China and India at that time. In the middle of Wang Xuan's journey, he was intercepted by an army of elephants led by Aranasva. Aranasva was a criminal who wanted to coup Magadha's kingdom. When Wang Xuan was cornered, there was someone who saved him, and that person was General Baima, who was sent by the Magadha kingdom. Long story short, they managed to escape Aranasva's troops. After Wang Xuan's affairs were finished in the Magadha kingdom, he would return to China. The queen of the Magadha palace named Githa Anjali entrusted gifts for the Tang dynasty and sent Baima to escort Wang Xuan back to China. While in the middle of the trip, they passed through a snowstorm. Wang Xuan suggested to Baima to choose which path they should take. As they were walking in the middle of the storm, Wang Xuan looked back in surprise. General Baima and his troops just disappeared from Wang Xuan's view. It turns out that the story is a history lesson taught by Professor Jackie Chan at his campus. Jackie Chan is a very famous archaeologist, and he creates a very sophisticated tool where the tool can restore the color of an artifact. One day when he was chasing, suddenly the director came. He intended to bring Jackie Chan together with a female scientist from India. Then the director introduced him to Dr. Ashmita. At that moment Jackie was fascinated at first sight with Ashmita. Jackie also has two assistants named Xiaoguang and Nuomi. Ashmita was very amazed by the color restoration technology in the artifacts created by Jackie Chan. He then conveyed his intention to ask for help to trace the treasures of the Magadha kingdom through an ancient map left by General Baima. Jackie agreed to work same with Ashmita. Then Guang and Nuomi start researching the map. The day changed. Between activities they didn't forget to do sports. Ashmita did yoga with Guang and Nuomi while Jackie Chan cooked breakfast for them. After finishing exercising, they continued with breakfast while Jackie charmed Ashmita by warming up. The next day he invited Zhang. Zhang was the son of his late best friend. Jackie invited him to go on an adventure together in search of Magadha royal treasure. Zhang was very skilled at making very sophisticated tools, and according to Jackie he would be very helpful in this adventure. Ashmita also invited her teaching assistant, who named Kyra, to come along for this journey. Long story short, now that they were in the icy desert, to be exact, on the border between China and India, Jackie ordered Zhang and Kyra to look for the headwaters of the river, and after meeting Zhang, he released his robotic fish to explore the river and monitored it through a monitor connected to the camera on the robot fish. Able to monitor the situation at the bottom of the river, a moment later Jackie saw a gap in the riverbed, and he believed that it was the entrance to a cave where General Baima took refuge during a snowstorm. Jackie then called his friend to bring a drill to make holes in the ice sheet so they could enter the cave. Meanwhile, in a desert on the border between India and China, there was an Indian man named Randall. He sent his men to spy on the activities carried out by Jackie Chan and Ashmita. Long story short, Jackie succeeded in punching a hole in the ice using a drill very easily. He and Ashmita then went down into the cave, and then the other four teams came down. Behind them they were very happy because they finally found treasure from the Magadha kingdom. From a distance suddenly Randall and his troops came and entered the cave. One of his troops pointed a gun at Guang. Guang resisted so that the shot hit the top of the cave, which resulted in the cave's sky slightly collapsing. Randall then negotiated. He told Jackie and Ashmita that he wanted all this treasure, but Jackie and Ashmita refused. Then Randall ordered his troops to arrest Jackie and his team, but because Jackie, Ashmita, and his team put up a fight, when the battle occurred, Randall saw John holding a box. A fight ensued and Randall accidentally knocked the box through. Inside the box there was a diamond. The commotion occurred again until the box was thrown into an ice bridge. Finally John managed to get the diamond and John took it away. Meanwhile in the cave, Jackie Chan finally lost and was taken hostage by the Randall troops. They were then left by Randall and his army to go after John. In this cave they were very afraid of freezing to death, but suddenly Naomi and Kyra managed to untie their hands so that now they can all be free from the cave. 2 weeks later, Jackie returned to China and she got news from Ashmita that the diamond stolen by John was going to be auctioned in Dubai. Ashmita asked Jackie back so he could help her to get the diamond back because the diamond was a key to Magda's royal treasure, which in fact, without a second thought, Jackie, Guang and Naomi headed straight for Dubai. On the way to the auction, Jackie asked his friend, Jonathan, to win the auction. Jonathan was a sultan, so Jonathan agreed to his good friend's request. Long story short, they arrived at the auction. There was also Randall, who was also going to join the auction. The auction started. Jonathan and Jackie finally won the auction, and at the same time John monitored the auction and he was very happy to see the diamond sold very expensively. At that time Guang and Naomi caught John. They both reminded John that what he did was wrong and if the diamond was not returned then John could be imprisoned. Meanwhile, at the auction, Jackie and Jonathan were confronted by Randall's soldiers. They intended to seize the diamond. Jackie tried to defend the diamond, until finally, due to being outnumbered, the diamond was captured by Randall's men, and then Randall's troops fled by car. Jackie then immediately got into someone else's car which was going to be parked. In the car, Jackie realized that the car he was driving had a pet lion belonging to the car owner. Ashmita, who was also in Dubai, helped Jackie chase Randall's messenger. John, who was now aware, was chasing him along with Guang and Naomi. John immediately jumped into action by jumping into Randall's car and immediately grabbed the diamond. Then John jumped into Jackie's car, because Jackie had making the car swerve and causing John to lose balance, and the diamond was successfully taken by Ashmita. 1 week later Jackie and Naomi decided to meet Ashmita in India. There Jackie met Ashmita. Jackie was very impressed with Ashmita's appearance. Ashmita told Jackie that Randall was the 79th descendant of Aranasva. After a long discussion, it was revealed that Ashmita was not a doctor. In fact, she was the 69th descendant of Queen Githa Anjali, and Kyra was her sister, not her teaching assistant. Ashmita then apologized to Jackie for what she did in Dubai some time ago. Ashmita asked to return to Jackie to help unravel the mystery that according to legend this diamond is the key to Magda's kingdom. Jackie also agrees to help Ashmita. The next day Jackie and his friends visited an exhibition on the streets of India. Suddenly they were attacked by Randall's men. Jackie put up resistance again, and once again because of being outnumbered, finally Randall's men managed to take John and Kyra hostage. Jackie and Ashmita didn't stay silent, and drove to Randall's house. Meanwhile, Guang already Naomi was outside the house to monitor Jackie's glasses from the camera. But Randall was no less clever. He immediately took off Jackie Chan's glasses. Then Randall shows Jackie there John and Kyra are being held hostage in a cage surrounded by hungry hyena. Randall is negotiating with Jackie. He tells Jackie to open the treasure that is in Magda's kingdom. Randall threatens that if Jackie refuses then John and Kyra will become food for the hyenas. Because of urgency Jackie agreed to Randall's request. Without the knowledge of the people there, it turns out that Guang managed to get straight into hyena's cage. From behind he tried to free John and Kyra. Finally the three of them managed to escape from there, while in another place Jackie and Ashmita were taken by Randall to a Buddhist temple. This temple Jackie believes that inside is hidden treasure from Magda's kingdom. Inside the temple, Jackie stuck the stick and the diamond into a rock. Then the secret door leading to the underground was opened. Jackie, Ashmita, Randall and his troops entered it. They were very amazed by what they saw. There was a very magnificent golden temple building inside this temple, and they immediately went inside. When they arrived at the temple, they were again stunned to see a giant statue of Lord Shiva made of gold. Elsewhere, Zhang stood guard outside while Zhang, Kyra and Naomi followed into the basement. Randall immediately ordered his men to open all the gold chests that were there, and at that time they were very surprised because apparently there was not a single gold bar in the chest. It turned out that in the coffin there was only wood inscribed with the teachings of the Hindu religion. Then Ashmita explained that the treasure from Magadha's kingdom is knowledge and wisdom that will lead people to be better. Because Randall was disappointed, who saw Zhang and the two beautiful women who were with him, immediately ordered his men to chase them. Jackie and Ashmita did not remain silent. They also fought against Randall's men. Ashmita was taken hostage by Randall, who then Jackie negotiated not to hurt Ashmita. Randall did not care, and there was still a great battle between Randall and Jackie. Jackie, who was smart, surprised Randall's men who were holding Ashmita hostage. Being shocked, Randall's men reflexively released Ashmita. Jackie managed to free Ashmita and again beat Randall with a crushing blow that paralyzed Randall. At that time also came the people who entered the temple. Jackie then told Randall that the golden temple treasure belonged to everyone in this world. The people who had just seen the temple were very amazed and entered the temple to worship. Seeing that, Randall immediately realized his bad deeds. They all finally pay their respects to the gigantic statue of Lord Shiva. At the end of the film, Jackie Chan and friends dance shop style. Now that's the story of the Kung Fu Yoga film. What do you think? What moral message can we take from this film? Write your opinion in the comments column, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.